Hey everybody, today we are going to make a drawing of a ship. This is going to be the Mayflower. So what you're going to need for today is a sheet of white paper. I would recommend you drawing it in pencil. I'm going to draw it in Sharpie just so you can see what I'm doing. You know, of course, an eraser. And then if you do have a Sharpie, if not, a black marker to go over your pencil lines after you finished your drawing and you're happy with it. We're also going to use some markers and some crayons. Okay, so pretty simple materials. Again, if you wanted to paint this, you certainly could. So I'm going to start. Okay, oops. My things are gone. I'm going to start with a white piece of paper. All right, so we're gonna start with the line drawing. You're gonna start with a pencil. I'm gonna use a Sharpie so you can see it. We're gonna start with the water. All right, so maybe a couple fingers up from the bottom. You are just going to do a wavy line to represent water. Super easy, right? Then we're going to start with the front of the ship, which is called the bow. It's a B-O-W, and it's going to come up from here and go like that and up. And then the stern, which is the back of the boat, is going to come here, and it's going to come up slightly higher. So if you want to put a little mark, just so you know, it's going to come higher than the front of the boat, and that's just a curved line like that. Then what we're going to do is we're going to connect the bow and the stern with a curved line. So I'm going to go like this, and again, you're drawing in pencil, I'm drawing Sharpie, just like that. Now the bow goes up even further, so I'm going to come up a little bit further. I'm actually running out of room. So if you want to come back maybe 1/3 of the way and then down like that. Okay, so that is the main part of our ship. So now we're going to start with some poles that are going to be coming up from the center. So kind of eyeball the center, and you're going to bring it up to about there. I like to start at the top, so we're going to bring it a straight line down and give it a little bit of width. Again, you're drawing in pencil. Okay, so the next pole is going to come out of the stern. I'm going to only have it come right about to there. So let's draw a line down to our ship, come over, and down again. Now we're going to have another mast pole right here, but this one's going to go a little bit sideways. So maybe it's going to go as far as here, and it's not coming straight down. Okay, and at any time during this video, you can pause it. We have one more pole. It's going to be at the very front of the boat, which is the bow. It's going to be like that, and it's going to be another slanted pole. So this one's going to go like that and back down. Okay, so we should have 4 poles. Now we're going to add things called crossbars, and that's what's going to hold the sails up. So right about here, we're going to just go perpendicular. And if you don't know what perpendicular means, it's when they kind of cross like this. If they're perpendicular, they're like this. Lines, if lines are parallel, they're like that. They run side by side. They intersect or parallel. So we want perpendicular. So let's do another one right here. And I'm kind of hopping behind that first pole, if you can see. All right, now right here, let's go over here. This one's slanted, so perpendicular wouldn't be like that. You'd have to slide it. So our line is going to go like this. And hop down again. Okay, this one again. If it goes like that, we want perpendicular like that. We're going to just draw the crossbars. And another one. Now this one, we're going to put the crossbar not perpendicular. We're actually going to have this slanted. So let's draw this one slanted and back. Okay, so we have our poles and our crossbars. Now we're going to make the mast of the sails. So we're going to start right here, and we're going to curve in and go right to the edge of the stern. This one we're going to connect to here. This one we're going to connect down here. Then this one is going to go all the way over here, but behind this pole. So it's going to come here, behind the pole, and right over to there. And that's the only odd looking sail. So let's come up to here. This one we are going to curve in and out. And this one curves out to there. This makes them look like they are blowing in the wind. And then we're going to do the bottom of it. It's going to hop behind this pole and out to here. So right here, and you could have made these a little bit bigger. I probably made them too small. And you could always adjust it if you have it in pencil. I don't have it in pencil, so that's why it's good to do it in pencil first. So here's our bottom sail, and it is going to go from here to here, but it's going to curve again like it's blowing in the wind. All right. This is going to go from here down to the ship, but it's going to curve. Okay. And now the last part is the bottom of the sail. It's going to go from here to here, but it's curving. Okay. Now, don't they look like they're kind of blowing in the wind? So let's come to this one. Again, we're going to start here and we're going to curve to the left, hop over here, curve to the left. All right, now the bottom of the sail curves up and down. Now, all right, now this sail is going to go from here to the middle of this sail, and we're curving it. This one is going to go from here down to the boat. Again, we're curving. Then we're going to connect those two ends of the sail with another curve. Go behind that pole. All right, very last one. This is a simple one. We're just going to curve like that and curve like that. Okay. Now what we want to do is add some flags at the top. So if you want to make a triangle, or you can make a wavy triangle up at the top. You can even add something up there. Okay. Now it's really starting to look like a ship. All right, so the last thing is, well, not the last thing, but there's some rope lines that hold the mast together. So we're going to start up here and we're going to go right to here. So just a straight line from there to there. Then we're going to go from here again. You can start under the flag, and we want to go way down to here. So we want to go stop there and down here. Okay. Now I'm going to add some details to the boat and we're almost finished. Again, stop anytime you want. Pause, take your time. So I am going to add some portals, which are like windows. They can be circles, they can be squares, they can be rectangles, whatever you want. Okay, I'm gonna do a couple more down here. I think what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna make this boat look like it's made out of wood. And how I want to do that is, if you see this line going here, we're just going to kind of mirror it or go parallel to it. Like that. Let's do another one here. And let's do one last one. Okay. Now maybe in here, I'm going to add some more windows for the cabins and the decks below, and maybe different types of windows. Maybe some back here. And then to make this look wood, like it's made out of wood, what I would do is just draw some straight lines down, and then you can add some dots to make it look like nails. These would be really big pieces of wood because this is far away, but that's okay, it's a drawing. We could do one in here. That looks good. Now if you want, you don't have to, you can draw some lines to make it look like planks of wood. You could also do this with your marker or your crayon. Okay, and that's all I'm gonna do. All right, so there is our Mayflower step by step. Now, if you have time, we want to add some color, okay? I'm not going to show you how to color the whole thing because I'd like you to, you know, take your time and come up with your own unique ideas. I mean, you could put clouds in here, you could put sun. What I did like was this marker crayon technique, that if you have both is kind of a nice way to do it. What you want to do is get a marker in whatever color you want to make your ship, and you might want to just outline or the inside of your ship. Now if you did this in pencil, then hopefully you went over everything in a black marker, and if you want to keep it a line drawing, that's awesome. But if you want to add a little color, this is a nice technique. Again, I'm just going inside of those black lines that I made. And then I'm going to color in the inside with crayon. Now you might want to say, I have some watercolors, I feel like doing that. Go for it. See how I'm just going over the inside of these planks of wood. And then I'm going to take my crayon. Okay, so now I want to grab a brown crayon and color it in. And it's just another technique that you can use instead of you get two different values of your brown, and it gives it a little bit of implied texture. Now before I do this part, I think I want to add some light coming from those windows. Now you could do blue, like it's daytime, or you can do yellow, up to you. I'm doing yellow. And then you would just fill in the wood around. Now I've had students who actually wanted to put pilgrims or sailors on top of the ship, and some had things coming out of the water like some whales or sharks. You can certainly do that, have some fun with it. All right, so there you go. You see kind of how it looks like. I'm doing this fast. You guys take your time. Okay, now I'm going to show you the one I had finished already. So if you see, I did the marker and crayon technique for the boat, for the water, for the sky. I left the sails the white of the paper. I did add a little marker line. You don't have to. Maybe you want to do it in a little bit of crayon. Play around with it however you want. Remember, if you're adding the sky does not stop at the top. It goes all the way down. And I like the fact when you add the sky that those sails will really pop. Okay, so right behind here is the blue of the sky, and those sails really come off the page. So that's it for the Mayflower. It's a really easy drawing when you take it step by step. If you have time to add the color, that is awesome. Have fun with this, and I will see you soon. Have a very happy Thanksgiving. Bye, guys.